This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
Welcome back. From Exuma this Sunday, residents on that island will get the opportunity to meet their new local government board during a town meeting set for this Thursday at the community center in Georgetown. Our Julian Gibson sat down with Exuma's newly elected chief councilor on his plans for the next 3 years.
And I really was working on it, and then I had time to prepare for it because, leading up to this term, I had served 2 consecutive terms as deputy chief councilor. So automatically, when I became chief councilor, it's just a matter of just turning over it.
This coming Thursday, you guys going to have a major town meeting here. What are you trying to get across during your town meeting?
Yes, as we were mandated, Julian, the persons elected us, they put confidence in us. They wanted us to deal with all of the affairs that's happening here on the island of Zuma. So we as a council, we decided in our first caucus, in our first official meeting, that the best thing for us to do is have a town meeting so that we could invite the relevant persons to come in particular the Member of Parliament, along with persons from other government agencies and ministries, to speak to the future developments that's about to take place here on the island of Exuma. The Prime Minister has stated that there are supposed to be a lot of developments, a lot of projects, such as Children's Wakey, such as Williams Island, such as the hospital, such as Ferry Point, such as Crab Key, and just numerous to mention. So we thought it fitting that this town meeting, we bring persons out to the meeting. We're going to use bus service, bring them from Williamstown, we're going to bring them from Barratari, so we all could assemble at one place so that we could discuss the affairs here on the island of Exuma.
For you, what's some of the things you have on your agenda, what you want to achieve?
Well, what we would want to achieve is to have a closer relationship with the people of Exuma, have more town meetings, and even so, meet with some of the investors that's coming in so that we could have a public-private partnership for the community of Exuma, and so that we could move together on one accord.
Sometimes people will say it's all talk, but you're not all talk. This is some business you really want to achieve.
No, Julian, I don't think this one is all talk. That's why we urge persons to come out and we can work together, and we're mandated to see that these things come to head.
Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Julian Gibson.
Now, driven by its commitment to enhance education, RBC Royal Bank, in partnership with Read Bahamas, recently donated 30,000 books to the national public school system. Fueled by the efforts of RBC's employees in Toronto, Canada, the books will be given to the district superintendents of New Providence and the Family Islands. For distribution, Read Bahamas, a non-profit organization focused on donating high-quality books to Bahamian children, was a driving force behind the effort to coordinate delivering the books. Minister of Education Jerome Fitzgerald claims the books will foster a love of reading among students by helping to advance education and learning in schools for years to come.
I assure you that the remarkable donation of this 30,000 books will support the efforts within the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology to strengthen and support the literacy programs at all levels in the public schools in New Providence and the Family Islands. Although our 21st century students are well versed in the use of internet and research for entertainment purposes, there is still a place for books in their lives. Books foster learning and imagination, and as one of the students said, it allows you to go places that you may not be able to visit personally.
And that does it for this portion of the news. Hundreds turned out to watch American college football right here in the Bahamas yesterday. That and more coming up in sports with Kelsey Johnson.